Pakistan is in the midst of a climate catastrophe. While political leaders and parts of the media remain fixated on power struggles in the capital, a wave of death and destruction continues to wash over the country. So what has happened? And why are parts of Pakistan deluged? Well, here's why. The annual monsoon season is usually greeted by jubilation in the country as it offers a much-needed respite, however temporary, from the searing summer heat. Adults and children alike dance and play in the rain, while politicians bicker among themselves because of the urban flooding that has been accompanying the rain in the past few years. This year, however, has been different. The wet season that typically brings a mixed joy has now become a sobering cause for mourning. The unrelenting rains and ensuing floods have left a trail of destruction across the country, killing more than 900 people, injuring over 1,200, and decimating houses, infrastructure, and the livelihoods of thousands. Many more are stranded, homeless, without shelter, and in need of food and medicine. Balochistan and Sindh and southern Punjab have been the hardest hit, but KP has also seen deadly flooding and landslides. The climate change minister Sherry Rehman, in an interview with CNN, describes it as a torrential downpour of biblical proportion. She says, "Our cities aren't geared for the type of climate resilience that is required for this consistent torrential downpour." With that said, the country can no longer ignore climate change, as it has caught us completely unprepared. So, what is the government doing? After dithering for some time, the scale of the devastation has finally begun to sink in. Recently, the Prime Minister has highlighted the need for hundreds of billions for flood relief, rehabilitation, and reconstruction. It has also invited donations from the public and called for international assistance. Sherry Rehman says this is a problem that will not solve itself, and things are unlikely to return to normal. This is the new normal, she says, and the government will have to put in a lot of work to address it. She says work is underway on an adaptation plan which will help prepare provinces for the challenge. These are welcome steps, but as the power games continue in the capital, it would be good for the political leadership to first consider helping those living under the open sky. The political circus can wait.